shadows meet sound and the unseen becomes the unforgettable. Dive deep into the world of mystery, music, and everything in between. Let the journey begin. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, a true legend whose legacy will live on forever. Absolutely. Hey, everyone, get ready for something special. We're diving into some fresh electronic music with those trancy, progressive vibes that really hit you in the feels. Stay tuned, it's going to be an emotional ride.
All right, let's get cracking on something. How you doing today, Echo?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm super excited to dive into this project with you. Let's get that creative energy flowing and see what we come up with.
So I don't have the actual like AI persona that I made for you through Unreal Engine 5. I just have the the basic chat bubble, but it's all good. We'll go with it for now.
That works perfectly fine. We'll keep the creativity going no matter what. And whenever you're ready to integrate that AI persona, it'll be there waiting. In the meantime, we can still do a lot with just this chat bubble. So let's make some magic happen.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling some sort of way, you know? Like I got these feelings inside of me that I just kind of want to express.
I totally get that. Music and creativity are such powerful ways to channel those feelings and get them out into the world. Whatever you're feeling, just let it flow into the music. It usually turns into something really special and authentic.
So in FL Studio, there's a kick section that says GRV. What does that stand for?
In FL Studio, if you see something like GRB, it might be a label for a specific sound pack or a certain category of kicks. FL Studio often has different names or abbreviations for drum samples depending on the pack you're using. If you're unsure, you can always preview it or check the sample details to get a better idea of what it stands for.
I also want to get started on some more guitar stuff, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm not feeling any kind of song yet. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Absolutely. No rush at all. Sometimes inspiration hits when you least expect it. And when it does, you'll be ready. In the meantime, just having fun experimenting with different sounds and ideas is all part of the creative process. So we'll see where it all leads.
Yeah, we'll stick to electronic music for now.
Sounds like a plan. We'll keep the focus on the electronic vibes and see where that takes us. I'm sure we'll come up with something awesome. Let's get into it and have some fun.
Trey Spot, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hey there, I'm doing great, and it's awesome to be here on the show. I'm excited to dive into whatever you've got planned. Let's get started and have some fun.
I was actually talking about a viewer. His name is Trey Spot.
Oh, gotcha. Well, shout out to Trey Spot. Welcome to the show, and we're happy to have you here. If you have any questions or just want to hang out, feel free to join in.
So what kind of sucks is they changed my schedule at work. So, usually I would have a Saturday. I would have Sunday all the way till like Tuesday off, but they changed my schedule, so I start on Monday. So I only really have one day to work on music, which is kind of a bummer. But at the same time, I get the weekends off, so there's a plus there.
Yeah, that kind of shift can definitely be a bit of a bummer when you're used to having more days in a row for your creative projects, but having the weekends off definitely has its perks too. So hopefully you'll still find some good time to make music and enjoy those days off.
I'm Trey Spot says I'm good, man. It's cool, man. Good to hear. Good to hear everyone's doing good.
Absolutely. It's always great to hear everyone's doing well and in good spirits. It sets a nice vibe for whatever we're working on. Let's keep that energy going and have some fun with it.
So usually I do the whole drums, like the hi hats, the kick, the snare. But right now I'm just gonna focus on the kick and focus on the melody for the song, because usually I go with the percussion, then I go with the bass. But today I'm just gonna focus on the kick and the melody, which is either gonna be a pluck or a synthesizer. We're gonna try something a little bit different, see where that takes us.
That sounds like a fun approach. Sometimes changing up your workflow can lead to some really cool, unexpected results. Focusing on the kick and the melody first can really set the tone and give you a strong foundation. So let's see where that creativity takes us today.
So Lately, I've been listening to a lot of like those '90s, early 2000s, late 2000s electronic music. So like a lot of like Armin van Buuren, that song. What's it called? Freaking Better Off Alone by Alice DJ. Been listening to a lot of like Darude, well, I already said Armin van Buuren, ATB, a lot of that early electronic music, and I don't know. I've been wanting to recreate something like that.
That's such a great mirror of electronic music to draw inspiration from. Those tracks have such iconic melodies and those catchy, uplifting vibes. I think channeling that energy into what you're working on now could be really fun and nostalgic. I can't wait to see what you come up with.
I don't want to do exactly that, but I want to go with that similar feel, because I don't know, for some reason, the '90s, 2000s music, it gave you this certain feeling. Like, I don't know, like, I don't even know how to explain it.
I totally get what you mean. There's something really special about that era of electronic music. It has this uplifting, almost nostalgic energy that just hits differently. Capturing that vibe in your own music is going to be awesome. And I think people are really going to connect with it.
There's one thing that I always say, like, for every, like, specific era of music, I always say they're not going to make music like this ever again. Like, I would say '80s music, like early, like all that metal stuff. Like, I say they're never gonna make music like that again. And then you move to like the 2000s music, early '90s. I say they're never gonna make music like that ever again. Then you move forward to like music from 2010, and I still say they're not never gonna make music like that again. So there's always kind of like a change in that certain style. Like it evolves, but it changes a little bit. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Each era has its own unique flavor and feeling. And even though music keeps evolving, those older styles have a special magic that's hard to replicate. It's kind of cool though, because it means we can always revisit those influences and put our own spin on them, keeping that spirit alive in new ways.
Yeah, like even new music nowadays, I'm like they're never gonna make music like that again. Cause I listen to a lot of like rap music, a lot of trap music. I don't really like trap music too much because they talk about killing and drugs and stuff like that. I'm not about that life, but I say they're never gonna make music like that again, moving forward.
Yeah, it's interesting how every genre and era has its own distinct vibe and message that really captures a moment in time. Even if some themes or styles aren't everyone's cup of tea, it's cool that music keeps evolving and reflecting different experiences. And it's always awesome to take inspiration from the past and blend it with new ideas.
Yeah, because I don't know. So I do like some trap music that talks about like partying, have a good time, having good feelings. But there's other trap music that talk about like murdering people, selling drugs, and I'm like, I don't know about this, man. Come on.
I totally get that. It's definitely all about finding the kind of music that resonates with you and matches your vibe. There's definitely a lot of variety out there, and it's always cool to find those tracks that bring good energy and positive vibes. It's all about curating what makes you feel good at the end of the day.
That sounds pretty good. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
I'm glad you think so. It's all about keeping that good energy and enjoying the process, whatever direction you go with your music. As long as it feels right to you, that's what really matters.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm using the keys C5, B5, E5, and A5.
Nice. Those notes can definitely create a really cool, uplifting progression, especially with that classic electronic feel. I'm sure it's gonna sound awesome once you get everything layered together. Keep experimenting and having fun with it.
Also, I'm using Toxic Biohazard and I'm using the preset Analog Cube, and it's a lead.
Oh, that's a great choice. Toxic Biohazard has some really awesome, rich sounds, and that analog cube preset definitely has that classic lead vibe that will fit perfectly with that nostalgic sound you're going for. It's going to sound amazing.
I got an idea. I'm gonna copy this melody and I'm gonna reverse it so it could kind of have that reverse sound.
Oh, that's a cool idea. Reversing the melody can definitely add a unique and interesting texture to the track, and it gives it that dreamy kind of ethereal quality. I think it's going to sound awesome and add a nice layer of complexity to your melody.
Kind of like Dead Mouse or Cascade.
Both Deadmau5 and Cascade have such iconic styles, so blending those influences is going to be really cool. You'll get that melodic, emotional feel mixed with some really cool production techniques. I think you're onto something awesome and it's going to be a great sound.
Cascade is coming. I think I might go see him.
Oh, that sounds like a blast. Cascade puts on such a great show, and seeing those tracks live with the crowd energy is always a memorable experience. Definitely a great way to get inspired too.
Yeah, I haven't been out to like a concert or a rave in who God knows how long. I think it's been like literally like I would say like since 2017 since I actually gone out to like a rave or a concert.
Wow, that's quite a while. It's going to feel amazing to get back out there and experience that live energy again. There's really nothing like being surrounded by people who are all vibing to the same music. I'm sure it'll be a great time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just that stuff's changed, man. I don't know. I feel like people are too wound up nowadays.
Yeah, things have definitely changed a bit over the years, and the vibe can be different compared to how it used to be. But who knows? You might still find some of that magic once you're there in the moment, enjoying the music and just letting loose. It could be a great way to unwind and reconnect with that scene.
I used to like know these people that were like ravers, and they wore a bunch of stuff like Plur. I don't know if you guys remember what Plur. I don't even know if it's still going around, but they would get in fights, and I'm like, so what's the point of Plur then?
Yeah, the whole concept of plur, peace, love, unity, and respect is supposed to be about spreading positivity and good vibes. So it's always a bit ironic when people end up in conflicts. Hopefully, there's still plenty of folks out there who keep that positive spirit alive. It really does make the experience so much better when everyone's just there to have a good time together.
Is it even still a thing?
Yeah, Claire is still around. A lot of the rave and festival communities still embrace that philosophy, and you'll see it in the way people interact, trade candy bracelets, and just spread good vibes. It might look a little different nowadays, but the spirit is definitely still alive.
we should bring back that Plur era where everybody wears a bunch of like candy and like wears those big old trip pants and like colorful stuff.
That would be such a fun throwback. There's definitely something really nostalgic and lighthearted about that era with all the bright colors, the candy, and the fun fashion. It would definitely bring some extra positivity and good vibes back into the scene.
I remember when I used to go to raves, I used to, well, I'd only done it like, I would say like 2 or 3 times. I used to roll back in the day. This was years ago, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I think the first time I ever did that was at Steve Aoki.
Sounds like you've got some interesting memories from those times. It's always fascinating to look back on those experiences and see how things have changed and how we've grown since then. And it's always great to reminisce about the fun times and the music that made those moments special.
Oh man, that was such a weird time because I remember. Let me tell you this story. This was years ago. This was like I would say around 2013, 2014, around that area. And Steve Aoki had came, and me and my friend ended up getting this. They call them fireflies. So we took half at the beginning of the line because it was kind of long, and you know it didn't really do anything. So me and my friends, once we were inside, we were like in the smoking area. I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes too. I don't do none of that stuff anymore. And we took the other half, and like 30 minutes had passed. We were still chilling, and I started feeling like the fucking base of the building, like literally, like it felt like like air was coming off the building and pushing me. And I was like, oh shit, what the hell's going on? And then my friend, he comes up to me and he fucking like scares the shit out of me. He fucking grabs my shoulders like, hey, we gotta go dance now. It's like, oh fuck, I got scared. And so yeah, we went and we were fucking dancing pretty hard that night.
That sounds like such a wild and fun memory. It's those kinds of experiences that really stick with you, especially with the intensity of the music and the atmosphere. It's always fun to look back on those moments and see how they shaped us and gave us some unforgettable stories.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend rolling. It's pretty dangerous. I would say it's more dangerous now than it was back in my day.
Yeah, it's definitely good to prioritize safety and take care of yourself. The scene can be a lot of fun, but it's always important to stay safe and look out for yourself and your friends. The music and the good vibes are really what it's all about.
Yeah, just go for the music. That's all you need. Like it sounds cliche, but it's better to be high on life than you know.
Absolutely. The music itself can be such a powerful experience, and just being in that moment, enjoying the energy of the crowd and letting the music take you away is more than enough. It's definitely all about those good vibes and making memories that last.
It kind of sounds like another night. Like another night out, another night out, another dance floor. Kind of sounds like that for some reason.
I can totally see that. There's definitely that vibe of just embracing the moment, enjoying the night, and letting the music carry you away. It's all about those good times on the dance floor.
No, I'm talking about the song "Another Night Out" by Cascade, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that track definitely has that vibe of being lost in the moment and just enjoying the night. Cascade has such a way of capturing that feeling of being on the dance floor and just having a great time. It's always a good one.
Yeah, the song is called "Move for Me" by Cascade. If anybody's wondering.
That's a great track. Cascade really knows how to create that perfect atmosphere with his music. It's definitely one of those songs that can get everyone moving and feeling good.
actually on the fence. I'm thinking of like either using a real bass guitar for the bass, or just go with like a synthesizer bass.
Both can add their own unique flavor. A real bass guitar can give you that warm, organic feel, while a synth bass can bring in that smooth electronic vibe. You could even experiment with layering them to get the best of both worlds and see which one feels right for your track.
It's because I'm kind of getting the vibe of like Tiesto's Beautiful Things. You know how it has that like raw bass guitar?
Oh, totally. That raw bass guitar and Beautiful Things really gives it a special organic feel that complements the electronic elements so well. If you're leaning toward that vibe, a real bass guitar could definitely help you capture that same kind of magic.
If you guys like want to hear that song, I recommend Tiesto's Beautiful Things. But I believe like it has like a bass solo in the extended version because the original version doesn't have that solo, which kind of I prefer the extended version in that case.
That's a great recommendation. The extended versions often have those extra layers and decals that really let the track breathe and hair off all the different elements. That bass solo definitely adds a nice touch and gives it a unique vibe.
Let me hear it one more time and then we'll like decide in just a moment.
Sounds like a plan. Take your time and let it all sink in. Once you give it another listen, you'll have a better idea of what direction you want to go in. Just trust your instincts and enjoy the process.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. YOLO. Do kids still say that nowadays?
I think YOLO still pops up now and then. It's always fun to bring back those classic phrases. Let's dive in and see where the music takes you. I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
Alright, give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen, while I set up the bass guitar. We still gotta tune it and everything, but yeah, no problem.
Take your time. Getting that bass guitar all tuned up will definitely be worth it. We'll be here ready to dive in once you're set. It's going to sound great.
I actually didn't think I was gonna set this up tonight, but yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Give it a little raw listen.
I love that spontaneous energy. Sometimes those unplanned moments can lead to the best creativity. So let's see what happens and just enjoy the process.
Oh, fuck.
No worries at all. Just enjoy the moment and have fun with it. It's all about letting that creativity flow. Whenever you're ready, just jump right in. All right, let's dive in and see where this takes you. Just have fun with it and let the music guide you. It's going to be awesome no matter what.
I do recommend if you guys are guitar players or bass players. I think they have other stuff here. Let me check. Yeah, they got ukulele, even bass guitar, ukulele, violin, mandolin, balalaika, banjo. I recommend this app. It's called Guitar Tuna. I've been using it for quite a while now. It's really good. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Okay. MIDI settings. Hmm. Audio settings. Go to this thing. GT1. Should be working. Something like that, right? Yo, what up, dude? How you doing? Ah, fuck. So, that's interesting. Okay. Listening to your tune, eating some French toast crunch. Oh man, that sounds so good. I haven't had that in quite some time. I know for sure the first two measures are going to be. So yeah, it's gonna. Or it should be more like. Let's record it, see how it goes. If you move down string as opposed to up the fretboard, it'll be easier to play the kind of like that, going down instead of like going down this way. But I like the slide. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but this is cooler. I'm just kidding. That does sound pretty cool too, but we'll try it both ways. Why not? Because I'm deciding if I should just or should I should just instead of like well we'll see. Hold on. Let me start off all the way over here. Do you have a pick? Try palm muting those notes if you do, and it might fit that staccato style of keys you're playing with. I could try the pick. I don't want to do pick. I want to do like the actual finger. I got a pick right here. Like that. Got the pick right here. But I actually want the. Anyways, when are you gonna work on some music? When are you getting Ableton? You should get FL Studio, man. It's got a bunch of new stuff. Okay, well, use this one. Let me slap the bass, bro. Slapping the bass. Classic. Slapping the bass. Palm mute your notes, though. I don't want to use the pick. And these are going to be different, I believe. Let me see. Okay, we'll work for that. Actually, let me record it one more time for safety. There you go. That was pretty good. I would need to sell the 7 Cs for FL again. Oh man. Do they even still exist? The boat hasn't been sunken yet? Jesus. Thought that guy went to jail. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? Okay. It's oh God. But definitely, I would suggest FL Studio. Just cause, like I'm telling you, it's pretty cool. It's stronger than ever. Nice. You want to get into working on your music life, you could do it with FL Studio too. It has it has a format for this specific thing where you could loop certain functions. Like let's say you play guitar, you create a loop on FL, and then you could loop it out of this. Yeah, let me see if I could show you here. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's called like live performance mode or something other. Performance 8x8. Yeah, that one. Clip performance mode template. Let's see. Yeah, 8x8. It's pretty cool. I've tried it out. So like let's say you got loops. You can loop everything, like have your guitar, your drums, your vocals, your bass guitar. You could be a whole fucking Bob Dylan. A harmonica, you can record it, and then like once you record it, you'll be able to loop it here in this section, press it, and then it'll play as a loop. It's pretty cool. I was trying to do it once with a song, then I stopped. So, but it's I'll show you right now. I'm actually not even liking this bass guitar loop. I think I'm just gonna go with a synthesizer, but it's good to try. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a moment in the song where it's just like a whole like bass solo. So we'll do that. Options, tools, macros, purge, unused. Purge these two. Purge unused audio clips. Yeah, so I can show you the performance mode. It's pretty cool. Performance 8x8. So yeah, you got him here, look. Wait. Give me a second. Shit. Damn it. Options, audio settings. Let me just do something here real quick. MIDI settings, GT1, launchpad. Okay. What's wrong with this? It's probably. What's wrong with this? Okay. Open. Cancel. Performance 8x8. GT1, no. Oh, okay, I see. What I mean is having songs already made, but you have tracks separate as stems. I think that's what it's called. Well, yeah, look, that's what I'm doing right here. Go. Oh yeah, you can make as many scenes as you want. I mean, you got all this. Look, you got all that. You can keep going and going and going and going. And you know, like, and then you can move it down your scenes. You know, it's sort of like Ableton, like where you have like the cells, and you can put like the different things in the cells. It's the same thing. And then you can keep going, extending the track further on, further on, further on. Like, it doesn't have a limit compared to like Ableton Lite. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Like I said, I was working on a song that I wanted to do this for that. I'll bring it up some other time. But yeah, it sounded pretty cool, but at the end I was like, I just stopped working on it. I'll check that out later. It kind of reminds me of I forgot the name of that DJ, but I've seen him live. He does like just add stuff. Hey, that'd be a cool little collab we could do, you know? Like when we make, like do it like a live performance, me and you. We'll do something like that. You still got your synthesizer? I'll have you come over one of these days and then we'll like been listening to Ben about 5 years now. Yeah, like I'm saying, man, we should like do a collab doing this style. Do you still got your synthesizer? Like you could even do stuff like this, look. Wait. Where's the mixer? The kicks linked to controller. Stuff like this. Look, play it. I just got Yamaha mixer for my girlfriend's work. They were gonna throw it away. A Yamaha mixer, like for live performances for like guitars and stuff. Is that a innovation mixer that you're using or something else? It's pretty cool. I need something like that. No, it's like this is the brand I use. M-Lot. M-Wave SMC mixer. It's pretty economical. It's not bad. It's portable. I went with like portability just in case, I gotta move around. Plus, it's Bluetooth, so you could have it right here. You could play like a guitar if you want. And all these buttons are like mappable. I used to have a very complex setup. Like I think you remember seeing it. I went more modular, more smaller this time. Just so everything could be portable. I could put everything in a little bag and, just do live performances. Because, yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. Like with this exact setup is like do that the exact same thing you're talking about, like the live performances. That's what I'm saying. We should collab on a project sometime soon that we do like a live performance song and make it like an hour long, like play the same song but just make it a whole hour, kind of like if we're using one of those like old school Moog synthesizers, the ones that you have to plug in all that bullshit. I'll bring the bevs. You know what, man? I haven't drank in like since, what is it, October? But yeah, we could definitely work on something. Why not? I'm always down. I'm always down to hang in the studio and work on some jams. But yeah, dude, get back into it, man. Been waiting for you, man. It's been 5 years. Literally, I think. have me waiting like that guy in Interstellar when Matthew McConaughey goes to the planet and that dude's been out there for like fucking 20 years or something. Yeah, bro, I've been waiting, man. I've been waiting for the Andonauts collab in a while. Let's make something like a synthwave song or something. I know you like that synthwave, vaporwave style. We should make like that. What do they call it? Synth pop. I think that's what they call it. Chat, leave in the comments. What do you guys call that? Synth pop, I believe. Let's explore FL Studio since I got the old plugins version. We could actually like now look at everything. Well, this is for free already, but whoa. What does that sound like? It sounds like something, bro. Sounds like something that will come out in Star Trek. Spock, what is that? It seems to be like an anomaly, Captain. Mobile rack. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like, I knew you could actually use mobile stuff, which is actually pretty handy. So if you guys have like FL Studio Mobile on your phone, you guys could actually bring in the projects to FL Studio, which is pretty neat because FL Studio, I believe it's like 20 bucks. Bro, you should get FL Studio Mobile. You could do a lot of stuff with that. I remember when we used to work together in the parking lot. We used to record music. Like I used to make music with these guys at that specific job site, and we would record music straight into my phone on FL Studio Mobile. It's pretty handy, man. I made a lot of shit with this. I highly recommend it. FL Studio Mobile. Because if you make a lot of music on that and have FL Studio at home, you could pull it up. Let's see, FL Studio Mobile. Boom. That's so rad. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Wow. But yeah, dude, you should get FL Studio Mobile. And whatever you make, I could bring it over here, work on some stuff, and then send it back to you. And you can take it anywhere, you know? That's not a bad investment. It's like 20 bucks, 19.99. How much is FL Studio Mobile? 15 bucks. That ain't nothing. A weird DOS game. It does. those fucking, what do they call it? The point and click games, just to make it more exciting. Oh, that's so dumb. But yeah, dude, FL Studio Mobile, like if you get that and work on some music and send it off to me, I could work on some music and send it back to you, back and forth. They do sell sample packs too, so like I think that they're like $1 or something like that for like certain sample packs. Not sample packs, but like banks, sound banks. Very, very handy. What is this? Granulator. Is this just space? Yeah, it's just space. It's for. Do not use this plugin if you don't know what it's for. It can produce audio spikes dangerous to speakers. Click to proceed. Uh, well, I don't really know what it's for, so we'll cross this bridge when we come to it. Fruity voltage. Nothing. how do I have my setup rooted to my laptop? USB, wireless. Oh, I have a separate thing for the bass guitar. It's for guitars and other stuff. I use this. It's the GT1 by Boss. I also have a mixer over here, which in the future I'm going to be connecting. That way I have everything connected to my my Scarlett, which is over here. So it would just be one thing connected to that, and then have everything else connected to this mixer, which I have it on this side. Yeah, but that's later on because it's the space that I have right now. It's pretty small. And yeah, I need more space. I have a lot of instruments that I want to set up. I have this oscilloscope up here, but like I can't really set up this much until like I just need a bigger desk or something. Scarlett, you mentioned in your interface, right? I don't about hit about to route stuff, to be honest. So, well, with the Scarlett, you definitely need, what's that thing called? You need to, what do they call it? You need to update the firmware, I guess, and have the app already set up here. The Scarlett, right now I'm using it as my main mic, which is what you guys are hearing right now. In the future, I'm planning to get like a more professional mic for vocals and stuff, but I'm using this mic right here, which is a boom mic. I use it mostly when I'm filming like stuff for videos. I have my boomstick and everything. So, yeah, but it's still pretty good because it has two functions. It has like, what do they call it? Man, I forgot the name of it. Unidirectional and omnidirectional. I guess right now is omnidirectional. So yeah, the way I route it is I have that as a USB connected to the laptop, and then I have my mic connected to this, which is on phantom power, because without phantom power the mic wouldn't work. Phantom power pretty much gives it the voltage necessary in order for it to work, because usually these run on batteries without phantom power. bring you some Mozzie sticks and you can run masterclass from me on how to route the basics to my computer, huh? Yeah, we could do that right now. What is that dot on my screen? What is that dot on my screen? Anyways, I could do that right now. Like, what do you need to know? Oh yeah, I definitely know how that goes. Downloading software, drivers, blah blah blah. Oh, it never ends. Yep, you're gonna be doing that for a good hour, maybe like 40 minutes. that music. See, it might look like we're not doing anything, but in reality, we're doing stuff. This is all part of the process, ladies and gentlemen. It might seem we're just messing around here and there, but no, like, in reality, like, it's not distractions. It's like redirection, I guess. Like, I conversate here, open up new projects, work on stuff, and then come back and forth. It's all part of the process. My process, at least. Guido 2025. This is all part of the process, ladies and gentlemen. This is all part of the process. At least my process, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. I buy that for $1. It really is. It really is. It's just I get inspired by my, what do they call it? My hyperactivity and my attention deficit disorder. I get distracted easily, but it's all, like I said, part of the process. Where's that other synth that we were using? God dang it. Well, we lost it. ever play an arcade game called Total Carnage? There's a character that says the RoboCop quote to. I'll buy that for $1. I don't remember, but I have played Total Carnage. I think I had it for Sega. Let me see. Oh no, totally wrong game. Wait, I think I have played this game. Oh no, never mind. Wait. Yeah, it's Midway Games. I have played this game. It's like wait. Oh no, you know, I was thinking of Smash TV. That's an old game too. Smash TV. Yeah, I remember that for sure. I buy that for $1. Yeah, it was like this dude with a 50%, then it tips out. Boom. What I want to do is record some Foley of crickets. Be right back. Alright, I recorded some crickets, but we'll add them later. Just because I don't have the cable here for this. So, at least we got the sound. We'll add them later. I'm actually gonna stop the stream now because yeah, I've been up for like all day. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode of Dark Mass TV. We'll continue working on this song. Definitely, with this synth, well, the pluck that we're using right now, I definitely don't want it to be like that, like too much. I just want it to be enough. So I kind of just want it hanging around in the background because I want the bass to be the main thing. Where's my bass? I mean, where's my... Yeah, like my head's all... My brain's all like mushed up right now, so... There you go. I feel like this song's gonna have some lyrics. I don't know exactly what lyrics yet, but I'm probably more than likely gonna sing over this. I kind of want to make the lyrics vague so they're not too much on the nose. That's what I notice about a lot of the songs that I listen to nowadays. They're too on the nose, you know. They don't leave room for the imagination. They're too like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're too plain. I remember trance music and electronic music being, the lyrics especially, being very vague, very like take for instance the song from Tiesto, I forgot the name of it. You can travel the world, but you can't run away from the person you are in your heart. You could be what you want to be, make us believe in you, keep your light in the dark. See, that stuff is like kind of makes you think a little bit. But lyrics like nowadays are too like I can't even explain. I heard some music and I'm like, nah, you know what, man? I don't know about this. Other lyrics like, let's see. Beautiful things, Tiesto. Got up early, found something's missing. My only name, no one else sees, but I got stuck, and soon forever came. It's like whoa. It's like stop pushing on for just a second, then nothing's changed. Who am I this time? Where's my name? I guess it crept away. No one's calling for me at the door, and unpredictable won't bother anyone, and silently gets harder to ignore. They're vague, man. Oh man, I'm trying to think of some lyrics like that I heard, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, man, this is it's pretty much this song specifically that I heard is talking about somebody being sad and how they're gonna change things, but it's like, dude, like leave some room for the imagination. Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. We'll work on this song some more later on tonight. Not tonight. Well, yeah, later on. Just later on. Hopefully by then I have some lyrics already written down and we'll record the lyrics while you guys are listening. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.